It's just different.
All right, it's Red Creole Boy coming with another one. This time, what we're gonna be doing today is, or tonight, should I say, we're gonna be installing a armaspec mitigation system. And what this does is, when you go to chamber around and you hear that annoying spring sound in this buffer, that's what's gonna cut that down. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the difference in how this works. So it comes in 3 parts. Of course, you got a smaller spring. So okay, so how that's gonna work is that spring goes in there. This goes in here. And this is what's gonna hit your firing pin, and that's gonna go right in there like that. And that's what's gonna hit that firing pin, giving you an even more flawless cycle. So let's go ahead and open this up. I may have to take some stuff apart. Okay, so let me go ahead and just take all this stuff down. All right, so we got that down. Okay, now I can show it to you. Okay, you see the difference between that flat buffer spring? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take that little nub out, which you're not even gonna need this anymore once you install this, which has a rubber piece that's gonna pretty much, this part slaps against that. So you got a rubber cushion, so it won't be damaging, metal on metal, hitting against your boat carrier and damage your boat carrier. So you got a rubber cushion seat right there. And then there's a hole right there, like I said. So take that spring off. So this passes through. So when that passes through here, that's what hits that bolt. That's what hits your firing pin right there. That's gonna hit that firing pin. So you don't have to worry about that. So let's take that out. All right, so what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna end up having to take this out. So I'm gonna have to unbolt, basically taking my stuff apart and try to get it out of there, which is probably gonna suck, but it gotta be done. So let me see if I can find the right Allen. Tools, man. All right. So, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and, is that the right side? Nope. All right, y'all, just bear with me because I gotta search for some stupid Allen wrenches. All right, let me go here. Let's go ahead and see what I got in here. If I do not want to take this buffer tube apart, but I got to. In order to get to what I need to get that one in there, I gotta take it apart. With that's what I do most of the time anyway. Disassemble stuff. So it's not gonna be that bad. All right. So let's see. I know I got one in here somewhere. Bingo. All right. So we're gonna take this apart. You want to keep all your stuff close so you don't lose anything. Come on out of there. All right. Okay, got that bolt now. Let's see if that's the same size. Nope. So now I gotta take the something else. Luckily, I got these. These come in handy, y'all. So, if you have one of these, you might want to get one. Because if you can't find a right Allen wrench, these come in handy. Okay. So, let's see if that's the right size. And it's not. So, let's go up another size. Alright, let's try this one. That one should work. Okay, so, all right, so we're gonna get that perfect. Okay, so I can unscrew that. Okay, and that should slide. There you go. That should slide the brace right off. Okay, you don't want to take the bolt all the way out, then you're gonna really screw something up. So, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna have to spread it apart. Spread it apart a little bit. You know, this is flexible metal, so it'll go back. So, if not, I got plenty of spares. Okay. Now, now what I'm gonna need is, and I hope it's out here because I'm definitely gonna need that capsule nuts wrench. Not out here, so I'm gonna have to go get it. So y'all bear with me, give me a second, and I'm gonna go grab that. So okay, all right. So I had to go searching for this. This is what I'm definitely gonna need. This is a must-have when dealing with AR-15s of any kind. Okay, so I need to get that out of the way. So, what I'll do is go ahead and lock that in place. Okay. You gotta be too hard on it because you can mess those threads up. Okay. So it's loose enough where I can get it by hand. Okay, so I want to go too far. And watch that spring because it will pop out. So what you want to do is go ahead and get something to push that back in. Find something small, push that spring back in. You don't want to lose that because if you lose that, you're going to have some problems. Okay. So just press that to hold that. And just turn. Okay, I just screwed up. Exactly what I said not to do, I just did. So, okay. No worries. No worries, I can snip it. I still use it. Okay. Snip that spring. Okay. So, no worries with that. You can still use that spring. Okay, so I'm gonna hold it. Let me get this back, this calcium nut off because it's kind of messing me up. So, okay. All that spring is gonna be a bitch. My God, I didn't have this issue with the last one I changed out. But this one wants to be stubborn. Alright, so I'm definitely gonna have to change that spring out, so I ain't gonna even worry about that. Okay. So I got it just enough to get that little spring out of there. Because we're not gonna need it for what we're gonna do. Okay, so that spring is gone. And my pin has popped out. So now I got another issue. Because now I gotta, well, before I put everything back together, I gotta get this damn spring back in there. So, okay, so now I gotta grab some pliers because I can't get that shit out. All right. Okay, so we just go with some needle noses and grab that. All right. Okay, so I got that out. And these are the two parts right here that's holding that buffer tube spring in place. So, okay, so now I can go ahead and back there and show you the difference. You see the difference in this flimsy ass shit right here? This ain't no good. After putting this system in there, you'll never go back to one of these. Trash. So I'm just gonna throw that out. Okay, we ain't even gonna use that. So now, okay. Now, first off, before I even get back started, I'm gonna put this spring back in here. So, good thing I can have a couple of extra kits laying around, which you always want to have anyway. Any, spring kits, anything dealing with this, because if you open this up wrong and you lose a spring, then you got replacement kits like I keep. You just replace it. You put a new one in there, which is not a bad idea. So, okay, so now, let's see how to do this, okay. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. I may have to pause it, come back, because this crap here, anybody that deal with AR-15s, you already know what kind of crap you gotta go through to get these back in there. So, y'all just bear with me, and I'm gonna struggle trying to get this in there. So, just give me a second. It may go, oh, never mind. Hold on. Almost got it. I may get it on the first try. May get it, but I usually don't. But y'all just bear with me on that. I'm gonna try to get it. Okay. Okay, I got it. Now this way it gets interesting at. When I tighten this back up, I gotta make sure that castle is out of the freaking way. And then I gotta make sure that this is flush in there before, so I can get this plate over it. And that is my God, man, I tell you. Dealing with AR-15s, this is the story of my life, man. So, anything that, oh my God. Well, there was that spring. So, well, gotta find another one. And if you got a magnet, you can always find it like that too. So, but I ain't got time to look for no spring. I'm just gonna add another one. So, okay, so, all right. So that spring, no telling where the hell that thing went. Okay, so let's see. That's the problem right there. Now I can work with it. Okay, so the plate wasn't lined up. So that played a big part in that. I just want to make sure that plate is lined up, because if it's not lined up, you're gonna have some issues, my friend. So, okay, and that spring wants to be a nuisance right now. I swear I hate these things. Okay, got it. Okay, hold that. Now you want to hold that plate, bring that cabinet up, because if you don't, it's gone again. Okay, so that pin, it ain't going nowhere, so I know I got it in there. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that a snug, one good little old snug. Don't have to go too hard with it, just give it a little snug, and there you go. That's it. Okay, can put my sling loop back in. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hope I don't break it, but okay, I got plenty of them, but oh, there we go. It's gone. So let me grab another one. 1 second. All right, so we're gonna go with an upgrade. Didn't plan on doing this, but hey, thing just completely snapped, so I gotta replace it. All right, so let me get this thing on, and then we can get to the whole mitigation part. Okay, so let's see if I can get it over the, if I can get it over the tube. Well, and that ain't happening. So let me loosen this a little more. Okay. All right, perfect. All right, so keep in mind that you can break these easy. So okay, so get that nice and flush in there. Then we can come back. I have to take this off for a minute. Okay. All right, so all right, so now what I end up having to do is I'm gonna have to take some, oh, that ain't gonna work, some pliers and kind of squeeze it back. So no worries. Now I think some channel locks probably work better. All right, so now I got to find some channel locks because they don't open wide enough. So some channel locks. Where the hell those are? So I can get that screw in there. All right, so okay, let's go. screw back in that. It's really not a part of this video, but it is now. It is now. Okay. So I got the screw started, so so I got the screw in. I got the hex screw in, so I don't think it's gonna be going anywhere. Okay. Give it another snug, and it should be all right. Okay. All right, so we got that out. Okay, now, so this is the little nipple that goes and catches the buffer tube spring, the stopper, pretty much. Like I say, you won't need it with this one, so let's go ahead and get that preloaded in there. So this goes in the tube first, so go ahead and try to get that in there. Just go ahead and do that. So that tube, this goes in first, spring. Okay. Then this part is what's going to hit the boat carrier. So that goes in there. Okay. Goes in there. So once that's there, you want to get your upper back in place. One second. Upper back in place. Get that lined up. One thing about it is it's not easy to get in. So one step I missed is putting my boat carrier back in. So we're gonna put that back in. Okay, you son of a dude. Okay. Damn. Oh man, you gotta pay attention to every detail. This thing will not go in. Okay, so now this goes here. So first, let me get that lined up first, because I'm gonna need that thing lined up. I want this thing to go in there. Okay, good. Got that. Damn, that hurt. Okay. Now, got that in. Okay. So that's in. Whew. That's in there. Okay. So now we can put the brace back on. Which they trying to, of course they trying to take these away, but guess what? Mine ain't coming off, so I'll be damned. So let's go ahead and put that back, and you can adjust it to whatever length you feel. I had mine pretty much tight like that, but I may bring it back just a hair like that. Okay. So let's take that off, and then I'll cock it one time so you can see the difference. Okay, so it feel like it's actually in one of the slots, so I can go ahead and snug it. Let me make sure that's straight. Ain't no slants in it. It look like it got a slight slant, so that let me know it's not straight. Alright, so look like it don't want to cooperate, so. Okay. So I'm gonna have to look at it like this because damn thing don't want to line up right. So I gotta do it from the bottom. Good snug. So, okay, so all right, so that ain't going nowhere. Okay, now let's go ahead and charge. Okay, now let's see how it sounds after changing it to the mitigation. It's a lot more quieter than it was at first. Oh, yeah. A lot quieter than what it was. So, all right. I was gonna do the AR-10, but man, after wrestling with this thing, I'm gonna say that for another video, man. That thing now was a struggle. Oh my God. But we got it in there. So, you know, I'll bring you another video, and I'll be installing that on the AR-10. For now, once again, it's Direct Boy 44.